Today's reaction is coming from Jalopy Bungus on YouTube. Y'all, um, y'all remember? I don't even think I recorded it, but it's on YouTube. Where the guy named how you say it, Dobie. Anyway, he was in the Hey Now song. That said he didn't get his money and all of that. That he was homeless, stuff like that. Y'all, how about this ninja is me met? He's not homeless, okay? He's not homeless. He didn't know how to get his royalties, his money. So somebody helping him get his money. That Joker publicity stunt, I think it is. And guess who he hang with, y'all? Adam 22. Adam 22. Man, they was trying to make up some stuff. I'm gonna let Jalopy, I'm gonna let him go ahead and tell y'all about it. And I'll be back with my reaction. I cannot believe this dude here had me feeling sorry for him and stuff. Thought he was homeless. Somebody stole his money, going down through his paperwork, and where he got his stage name at. It didn't have a number beside it, right? And they said you needed that number to get your money. But up on the top, it's got his government name, but that had a number beside it, but his stage name did not. So Kendrick had whoever had filled out all the stuff. So Kendrick had nothing to do with this. Everything was straight. Everybody else got paid, and now it's come to find out he just didn't know how to do the paperwork, right? So his money's waiting. And man, let me let Jalopy go. Cause I hate that. Y'all know how much I love me some Kendrick Lamar now. My son's middle name Lamar. Okay? Here we, here we go, y'all. Let's get it.
This video is about to get very surgical, so stay with me.
Oh shoot, the light. I'm sorry.
How did this get worse?
Dang it. Sorry. Let me try.
How did this get worse? And just if you're not familiar with what's going on, I'll give you a brief summary. This is Dody6. He was on GNX with Kendrick Lamar on the song Hey Now, right? Dody6 went live the other day and he was wilding out saying that he was on substances, that he lost a child, that he's homeless, all this different stuff, right? And then somebody had mentioned Kendrick Lamar and he was like, that Kendrick Lamar feature ain't changed nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the streets. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And you know a whole bunch of people gonna have their own personal opinion on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially the people that like Drake, they looking for something. But anyway, how you gonna say you lost a child and you homeless? All doing like, okay, you do that with Kendrick. You don't get your money, ever you say. Then now you're homeless and you lost a child. How you, man? That is cold. You are not to be trusted if you can say that you lost a child and it not be true. Okay. And I'm gonna show y'all his face again too. Him. Okay. Jesus.
But it's allowing people to slander Kendrick Lamar, and
yeah.
I did a whole video yesterday basically trying to look at it from an empathetic standpoint and have compassion and all that good stuff, right? But I learned a valuable lesson all over again, okay? You got to be careful with your grace. That doesn't mean don't have compassion or forgiveness for people, but your grace is like, you know what I'm saying, how far you allow it to go without tainting how you view something, or you feel me, or what you'll do. And I just feel like we gave a lot of grace yesterday. I seen the comments on my video, all that. Bro, what if I told y'all this dude was possibly lying? That he was probably lying about the whole thing.
Y'all, please, I forgot to say, please subscribe and like this video.
That he was lying about the whole thing. What? And this is what we got as a source. It's less one from No Jumper. However you feel about him is how you feel about him, right? But bro, One said he spoke to Dody6 pops, right? And Dody6 pops, or it was his manager, one of those. They said that Dody6 is not homeless. They said Dody6 is not homeless. They also said, this is the crazy part, they said Dody6 is not on. Dody6, they said Dody6 is not on.
Did y'all get it? Maybe y'all can see it from my lips. He is not on. Okay?
You gotta be kidding me. If this is, listen, and I feel like it's true, bruh. I feel like it's true, bruh. And the reason why I think it's true is because I think back to something I saw on Twitter that I didn't really put too much mind into because No Jumper had posted it. You see what I'm saying? Just like here. But some of this stuff is starting to, listen, look at this. This is apparently Dody6 texting Adam22. Says, no, answer the phone, dude. Post that shit now. Why you not answering, bro? I'm busy. Whole day booked up. Let me know what you got to say. I'm on the news at 12. Bro, post that I'm on. I don't give a post Dody is on and say K-Dot is ain't tapping in. What?
See?
I wasn't even thinking much about that, but with this?
Yeah. Yeah.
This makes sense. This makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
no.
It is possible that they taking advantage of this moment to create some division or some chaos or something. I don't know. I don't put that type of shit past these type of platforms. Okay? But, bro, some things are adding up. You see what I'm saying? They're adding up. And listen, bro. If this is true, wow. Perfect example of, one more thing. He also said that Dody is supposed to be getting royalties from Hey Now, but he doesn't know how to do the process.
See?
What? Are you serious? Now, let's talk about something, bro. Something real, okay? Now, I think, especially in the black community, if your teenage years or whatever, however old you was spent as a dropout of high school, or you didn't finish high school and you wasn't working, you see what I'm saying? You was always outside, or you get kicked out, you left from home, whatever. You end up missing a whole lot of the natural development, not the natural development, but like the normal society development that you should be getting, like learning how to do taxes, learning how to all these different things. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're away from home. You feel me? Somebody would have to want to look at you and help you out just for the sake of helping you out, not because you their child or whatever. You feel me?
Like Kendrick did when he called you, when you heard you talking about, it was 5 boroughs or something, whatever you call the people in the city. 5 boroughs had called me saying that Kendrick was looking, what K-Dot was looking for me. Man, and the way he was saying it, like, whatever, and, so, he may be a darn, OB ho, you know? Why would he do that? Trying to make Kendrick look all bad, you know? Hey, Zion. Hey. And y'all hit the subscribe button as you come in, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And the like button. Thank y'all. Okay. But anyway, yeah, Kendrick, I'm sure this ain't gonna make Kendrick not help people. Right? Just, he knows this. Kendrick knows he's from, been around people that try to get you. But he got your number, bro. I bet he ain't gonna reach his hand after you no more. I ain't gonna bet it, but he probably won't after you trying to make him look bad. At the end, you and No Jumper. How you gonna be with Adam22 and you just seen with all this stuff that happened? Everybody that was on there is behind the bars, right? Man, I can't believe you. Alright, let's just keep going.
And that's the type of stuff you end up not really learning about or figuring out, especially if you're not dedicated to your craft or in places that could be beneficial for you. You in like a more toxic environment, like you definitely gonna end up for like not knowing some of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And that's something we don't really talk about within our community, is how much of our downfall at times could be just from the lack of understanding.
Hey, I know one thing. Before I start a job, I always want to know when I get paid, how I get my money. You know, where do I go to get it? That's one thing that we normally do. I don't care what we doing. You know what I mean? Shoot, how I get my money if I ain't never did it before, right? So I'm thinking this dude had done it before, and that's really, hey, I'm gonna ask, hey, when I get paid, where I get my money from, how I go about getting it. I'm gonna ask that. Yeah.
Understanding and knowing how to break things down and knowing how to put certain emotions where they're supposed to be and all this different shit. You feel me? Like we end up missing on a lot of shit, especially when we stuck in survival. So situations just like this happen. And then you feel me? You don't got nobody to blame, so you just blame them. He just end up blaming the closest person. I mean, the person that stuck their hand out to him.
Kendrick. Dang.
You feel me? And that's the reality.
That's messed up.
You see what I'm saying? And especially people don't be wanting to do the work either. People don't be wanting to figure out how to get the process done and do the necessary research themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the downfall of a lot of shit that be going on. You feel what I'm saying? But once again, this is a vital lesson. Like, when you gotta be able to give from a place of just wanting to give and not expecting nothing. Because if you expect everybody to love you and appreciate you for that, you're gonna be disappointed and you're gonna go cold.
Yeah, I think Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying? Your heart gonna freeze because you expected something. You gotta do these things without expecting something. You got to. Because of shit like this and motherfuckers like this. You gotta do it from your heart just because you want to do it. If you don't, little shit like this, weird shit like this is gonna end up putting you in a position where you don't want to open up to people no more. You don't want to.
Exactly. But okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. Y'all can go to Jalopy Bungus page on YouTube. It's called This Just Got Worse. That's what his is called. And you can go watch him on YouTube with no interruptions. And I want to thank y'all for joining me on Valentine TV today. I appreciate it. Y'all please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. And I will talk to y'all later. All right. Bye.